screen behind me lit up.
And the room that had been laughing 30 seconds earlier went completely silent.
Not confused silent, the kind of silent that happens when 100 people realize at exactly the same moment
That the party they came to celebrate has just become something else entirely. Here is what nobody tells you.
about being betrayed by a man who cared more about his reputation than his marriage. He hands you the weapon himself, he books the venue,
He prints the guest list.
he invites his boss and his parents and every person whose opinion he has ever needed, and then he asks you to handle the details. I handled all of them, every single one, for 3 months. And by the time Derek walked into that restaurant on the night of his 40th birthday, expecting admiration, everything was already in place. He just did not know what the slideshow contained.
My name is Laura, 37 years old, Chicago, Illinois tried, Lincoln Park neighborhood my whole married life.
I work in corporate event management, have for 10 years. I am the kind of person who plans everything precisely and shows nothing on her face until the moment she decides to. That quality helped me survive 2 years of being deceived. It also helped me end it in front of 100 witnesses. Derek and I had been married for 9 years. He loved appearances the way some men love oxygen, the right whiskey, the right jacket.
The right table at the right restaurant. The right smile delivered at exactly the right moment.
He was charming without warmth, generous when people were watching, social without being real. And for years I helped him maintain every inch of that image. I hosted dinners, remembered birthdays, sent thank you notes, bought gifts for his parents that he took credit for, knew which tie matched which client,
And which story matched which friend group.
I made our life look seamless.
That is the part men like Derek never appreciate until it disappears. I did not know then that I was building the stage for a performance he was running in 2 directions simultaneously. And then one evening in January, everything shifted, almost nothing at first. Derek had always left his phone face up on counters the way faithful people do when they know they have nothing to hide. Then one day that changed. Screen down, always in his hand, carried to the bathroom, carried to the kitchen.
10 feet away just to take out the trash. I noticed.
I said nothing. Then one Friday night, he fell asleep on the couch after too much bourbon. His phone lit up in his hand. I saw the preview before the screen dimmed.
Miss you already. Tonight was perfect. Brr. Jay, my stomach went cold. Not my whole body, just my stomach.
I set my own phone down on the coffee table very carefully and sat there, in the dark, for a long time. There was a candle on the side table I had lit 2 hours earlier that had burned almost completely down. I watched it until it went out. Then I went to bed, and I did not say a single word. The next morning, he kissed my forehead and asked what I wanted for breakfast. I told him, and the moment he turned toward the kitchen, my grief turned into something else entirely. Discipline. I learned her name within a week. Jenna. Old phone bills, shared cloud backups, restaurant charges on the joint card, calendar gaps that lined up with his supposed late meetings, a hotel loyalty email he forgot to delete, a selfie in his deleted photos folder he thought was gone. It was not gone. In the corner of the mirror behind him, I could see her, blonde, younger, completely comfortable. Within 2 weeks, I knew more than he realized I ever could. The affair had started at a conference in Austin. She worked in vendor relations, business drinks first, then private dinners, then hotel rooms, then regular afternoons carved out of fake meetings and work travel. 2 years. 2 years of me ironing shirts while he packed them to wear for her. 2 years of anniversaries and holidays and dinner parties while he texted her from across the room. If he had confessed early, maybe I would have left quietly. But 2 years does something to a woman. It hardens grief into architecture. Then Derek announced he wanted a party for his 40th. A private room at an upscale restaurant downtown. Guest list just over 100. His parents, his boss Monica, college friends, senior clients, every person whose admiration he needed. He wanted a night about legacy, about everything he had built. I smiled and told him
I would handle the details. That was completely true.
3 months is a long time to prepare when betrayal is your motivation.
I finalized the guest list, chose the menu, confirmed the band, approved the cake, arranged seating so his boss sat front and center, his parents directly beside the stage,
and the projector screen visible from every table in the room. I also built a slideshow. Not obvious, not sloppy, elegant. It started normally. Derek as a child, college photos, group trips, wedding shots. Then came the transition, a text screenshot, then a hotel booking confirmation, then a photo of him kissing Jenna captured in a bar mirror reflection, then the message that had been living inside my head for 3 months. She still has no idea. I timed everything down to the music cue. remote control in my clutch, backup copy on a flash drive. Second backup with the AV technician who believed he was helping a devoted wife with a surprise tribute. In a way, he was. The party was a Saturday in October, 7:30 p.m. The room glowed with candles and glassware, and the laughter of people who believed they were celebrating a man who deserved it. Derek worked the room like he always did, hugging friends, shaking hands, kissing my cheek in public every 20 minutes, like that performance still belonged to him. His mother Elaine told me I had outdone myself. His boss Monica complimented the setup. His father slapped Derek on the back and said, "40 looks good on you." I smiled at all of them. Dinner went beautifully. Steaks, wine, speeches, applause. By the time dessert arrived, Derek was glowing with the self-satisfaction of a man who believed he controlled the room completely. Then someone tapped a glass and called for me to say a few words. I stood up.
I've spent a long time thinking about what to say tonight. I wanted tonight to feel special because 40 is a milestone, a time to reflect on who someone really is. Not just in public, not just when people are watching, but privately, honestly, completely.
The room got quieter. Derek smiled. Smaller now. "So I made a slideshow," I said. He looked relieved. That was my favorite moment of the entire night. That one small breath of confidence before everything changed. The screen lit up. Childhood photos, college pictures, his parents beaming, his mother dabbed her eyes. His boss nodded politely. Then the first screenshot appeared.
Last night was worth every lie. Silence, not full silence. Confused silence.
The specific silence of 100 people trying to understand whether they had just seen what they thought they saw.
Then another screenshot. She still has no idea. Then the hotel confirmation. Then the photo. Then one final message. "I hate going home after being with you." Gasps. Chairs shifting.
Someone whispering, "Oh my God." Derek stood so fast he knocked his chair backward.
Laura, turn that off!
You've had 2 years. I think everyone can have 2 minutes.
Dates, messages, photos, receipts. 2 years arranged more neatly than any anniversary album I ever made for us. His mother went pale. His father looked like he had been punched. Monica stared at the screen with the expression of a woman doing fast math about liability and public humiliation simultaneously.
You're embarrassing yourself. Stop this right now and turn that screen off before things get worse.
That almost made me laugh. Myself. I raised the microphone one more time. For anyone who is confused, these are messages between my husband and the woman he has been seeing. For 2 years, while smiling through every dinner, holiday, and event where I was expected to stand beside him and pretend he was an honest man. Happy birthday, Derek.
I set the microphone down. No dramatic throw, no tears, no screaming, just that. His father stood first, did not yell, did not make a scene, just looked at Derek with something colder than anger and said, "We're leaving." His mother followed him, crying quietly. Derek turned to Monica. "This is personal," he said. "This has nothing to do with my job." Monica did not raise her voice. She said,
"We'll discuss Monday. This has everything to do with your conduct and our company reputation."
Monday came quickly. He was let go before lunch, officially conduct concerns and misuse of client travel. Once his expense reports received a second look, the affair had left considerably more fingerprints than he realized. Several friends stopped speaking to him. His parents cut him off financially within the month. Jenna stayed exactly long enough to understand that the charming man she had risked everything for was now unemployed, disgraced, and living in a condo he could not afford without his bonuses. She was gone by Christmas. I went home that night, took off my heels, washed my face, and slept better than I had in months. People always imagine that kind of moment feels hot. It does not. The best kind of justice feels quiet, like the end of carrying something that was never yours to hold in the first place. 3 weeks later, he came to collect his things. He stood in the doorway holding a box of cufflinks and said, "You ruined my life."
No, I just showed it to people.
He wanted a birthday no one would forget. He got exactly that. And honestly, it was the best event I ever planned. Quiet is not weakness. Quiet is what preparation looks like before anyone else knows the game has started.
Tell me in the comments, has someone ever underestimated your silence? And if you know a woman being told she is too much right now, but send her this. She is already planning.